G'day guys, what's cracking? To Aussie here again. So, look what I got. 4 and 20 reached out to me on Insta and asked me if I want to try out some of their butter chicken pies. So, we got this little cooler bag, which will come in very handy for my Veraginos when I'm out and about. So, 4 and 20 have gifted me this cooler bag full of goodies. You'll love to see it, and I can't wait for you to see it. So, let's unzip this thing and I'll show you what's in here. There's the bag full of stuff. Bag full of goodies. Now you may or may not have heard of 4 and 20's butter chicken pies. I got pies for days here. We got 3 butter chicken traveller pies. 1, 2, 3. And we got sriracha sauce. Can't say that's one of my favourite sauces, but we will try it on there. On one of these pies, we got this stuff called tonka reti, which is a combination of different stuff. I'm not sure yet. I don't think I actually looked at it yet. Anyway, I haven't looked at it yet. We'll get onto that, but here's the big pack, the big boy. 4 and 20 butter chicken pies. Now, we got pies galore, like I said. And thank you 4 and 20 for sending these out to me, whether I like them or not. That's another thing, we'll find out. Now, having said that, let me say this. I can't lie. 4 and 20 really are not, well, in the past, I haven't had one for a while, have not been my favourite pies. Now, they're sort of, for me, in the middle of the road, but with that being said, traveller pies. I did try them before, not these ones. I think they got a bacon and cheese one a while ago that came out, and they're just a beef one. I absolutely love them. So, and it could be because you cook them in this packet, but I'm not sure. We'll find out. The traveller pies, I love them, and I'm not expecting to be disappointed by these. This one, maybe. So guys, I'm going to grab the air fryer. We'll cook the pies in there, and then we'll heat them up, check them out, and we'll see what all the hype's about. Very, very good. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. We got the old air fryer. I've got to tell you guys, whether I'm impressed with these pies or not, I am totally impressed with this. That's amazing they gave me this. You just chuck an ice brick in there, chuck in a Beveragino, and off I go. So you may see that in future videos. Let's open this up. Now I'm going to just put 2 of these in. If I can open them, look at that. You know how much trouble I have opening things. But once I got it right. Oh, wow. Now, why am I saying well? I can smell them as soon as I open it. They smell fantastic. Oh yeah. Now, these aren't frozen. They came to me frozen, but I've let them defrost, so... Oh yeah, baby. Let's chuck a pie in there. Now, it might seem like a bit of a guts because I'm going to have 2 pies. And I'm going to heat up one of these guys. Actually, I'll heat up 2 of these, because I want to try with the different sauces with both things. But one of these pies, I'm going to do a little experiment at the end. So I'm not going to eat it. I've made up something that I'm going to put it with. So let's get it in there. So let's get this party started. I'll have to turn it this way, I reckon, so I can bloody see it. So I reckon I'm going to put this on 180 and give it, actually, you know what, when I press that it'll say 15. We'll give it 15 and we'll see how it goes. Let's give it 15. Now guys, I brought along the dead horse. Even though it's butter chicken, I've got to give that a crack. It will be interesting. You know how I love to experiment. This stuff is a yogurt with chili. Now if you're Indian, you probably know, or you have tried this stuff before, you probably know what this reti is. So it's a yogurt with chili, ginger, spring onion, salt, cumin powder, and that's it. Oh, I thought it said best before I was going to read another ingredients. Not so. Tonka, we'll give that a crack. I'm going to put all this stuff back in the bag, whack it back in the fridge, and I reckon that's what I'll be eating for dinner tomorrow too. Get back to you shortly. And we're back, babies. Let's see how these little butter chicken pies are going. I'll take them out like that. How hot does it feel? Feels about there. Not too hot. Hottish. Yeah, they feel hot enough. But the big test. Do you know, guys? The best way. I'm actually going to let. Bloody hell! That didn't work too good. So I'll leave that one because I actually do have to demolish one of these. Let's get this out. Get him out. Whack that back in. Nearly lost it. Bob's your uncle. Now, best way, if you don't know, to test out if a pie is hot in the middle, although that feels pretty good, stick your finger in it. Yeah, I'll do. That's close enough. Don't want to burn me laughing gear. Oh, I can taste that buttered chicken. That sort of, I don't know what they put on there. Some sort of yellow stuff. You can see it on there. That's very butter chickeny tasting. So guys, I'm going to get rid of this guy. We'll get stuck into these pies. Whack a few sauces on them. Have a little bit of experimentation. See if they're phantasmagorical or not. At least they were free, if nothing else. So before I get it stuck into the pie, let's grab a traveller pie out of here and see what they look like, or what they, if they're hot enough too. They should be. Getting very crummy around here, I tell you. There it is, guys. You know what? I'm just going to tuck in. I can't wait to try this. Nice. Quite good. Not bad for a butter chicken. Pretty decent butter chicken taste. I don't think I'll put any sauce. I'm just going to eat it all. So the way I like the traveller pies is I always find the pastries pretty good. Pies, different story. Now if they were in a bag, maybe, because I'm sure they use the same pastry now, if they're in a bag like these, they probably will come out just as good. Sorry guys, I can't stop. I know these have been out for a little while, but I haven't tried them. I've seen a few people review them. Now I can't lie, I probably wasn't going to go out and buy them, but when you get gifted and you get free stuff, why not? And so far, it seems like it was worth a try. Let's try a bit of this yogurty ratey sauce. Can't say I can really taste that much. So let's do this. Let's have some on its own. Yeah, well I guess it's not a very strong flavour, which is probably good because then it doesn't take it away from the pie. And it does taste like yogurt, because it is supposed to be. I can just getting that little bit of chili now on its own. That's not bad. Very watery, but that doesn't matter. It is supposed to be yogurt. There you go. Let's try a little bit more. I'll put that one aside for now. I can't say when I eat that with the sauce or yogurt that it really, I can't taste any difference. It tastes the same. That's probably because the butter chicken is so good, and that's not very overpowering. Even the chili in it's not that strong. So good little taste there as far as the 4 and 20 goes. I wouldn't bother with that, but it's worth a try. It may, you know what, it may go good on something else. Who knows? But for this, it doesn't taste bad. It doesn't add to the chicken, to the traveller pie. Sorry I couldn't find a bigger knife. Now, let's chop this in half. So, if you've ever wondered what a 4 and 20 butter chicken pie looks like inside, you don't have to wait any longer. There it is. Now, first of all, Actually, I didn't check. This has probably got a seal on it, so I haven't undone that yet. Now, as I said, I think I said earlier, I'm not the biggest fan of sriracha, but I should have done this before I started, shouldn't I? There we go. Let's get that sriracha on. There we go. Now, this is actually falling apart a bit. Sriracha, let's try it. Unlike the tonka, I can really taste that. That does hit. Personally, I prefer... Oh, it's getting me. Personally, now my eyes are starting to water. Once again, personally, I prefer chili sauce, but that's okay. It goes well with this. That actually does hit in a good way. If you like your chili sauce, that's worth trying. If you get these butter chickens, give that combination a go. If you got some sriracha or even some normal chili sauce, probably tastes pretty similar. Totally eats one. And the reason I haven't been that keen on 4 and 20 pies is because of the pastry, but it's probably been my own fault all this time. I haven't had them that often, but I do have them every now and then because I microwave them. So in the air fryer or oven, that's how it would be from the oven. That's actually a good crust. I like it. So they both taste pretty good, even though it's the same ingredients. I still do prefer that. I think just having that cooked in the bag is probably what does it. But it probably doesn't make much sense for 4 and 20 to do all these pies individually in a bag and then chuck them into a 4-pack or whatever. Let's try the old Dead Horse. This will be interesting. It may be crap. Alright. Give it a red hot crack. Let's see what, my mouth's red hot and bloody... My mouth is lit after that sriracha. Yeah, now I'm getting too much sauce and not enough butter chicken. I can't taste the butter chicken that much. So even though that's okay with tomato sauce, I probably wouldn't do it again with the rest of them because I've got a few to get through now. Now it's been a hot minute since I've had a 4 and 20 pie. Maybe they've improved that pastry because I thought that's the thing that was going to let this down, but it's going good. So, well, so far I would say, now you're probably going to think, oh yeah, you got them for free. I mean, guys, I didn't have to tell you that. I could have just reviewed these things. Didn't have to show you the bag. Could have said, oh, I thought I'll try it with sriracha. I could have not showed you this. You know, I could have done lots of things. I could have fooled you. I could have, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but I actually knew, that's why I wanted to be honest with you, I actually knew I was going to like these, even though I haven't tried the butter chicken before. I knew that I liked their traveller pies with that pastry and everything. But I was pleasantly surprised at the pie itself. And the butter chicken, totally on point. So, for that reason, I'm going to give these guys 4.5 out of 5 stars for taste. Both are going to get 4.5 stars out of 5 for taste. Because that, even though it hits in a good way, it's a different texture with the pastry. And like I said, I thought the other one would be trash. It was actually pretty good. I probably trashed them in the past, putting them in the microwave. I very rarely use the oven to cook pies. So, guys, I'm going to show you the last little bit of this. A little experiment I'm going to try. I'll be back. What do we usually have butter chicken with? Probably rice. So I cooked up some rice. And this is what we're going to do with our other pie. So we're going to pop the lid. You'll love to see it. Let's scrape that bit off. We don't want to waste that. And we're going to have butter chicken and rice. Now, no beveragino tonight, guys. I don't want to drag this on. I'll just have a big drink afterwards. But let's scoop the guts of this out and see how it hits. Hopefully in a good way. Although they've been pretty good so far, so I reckon it'll be a great little butter chicken and rice. I actually whacked that in the microwave just to heat it up a bit more because it was starting to get cold. That's why, if don't know if you can notice the steam, and my bloody fingers are burning. So here we go. And that's what an empty 4 and 20 pie casing looks like. And I'm going to love to taste it. Let's give it a red hot crack. There it is. Totally eats well. If I can pick it up. Come on, man. Alright, let's do it. That was a good idea. Although I'm gonna have to, I might put an egg or two in there and some bacon and make a little quiche out of that. Like, as you know, guys, well, you should know by now, and I haven't told you for a while, nothing goes to waste. I don't waste food. I'll do something with that. It does taste good, and I will need a Beveragino after this. So, guys, that's your 4 and 20 pies. Although that's not what that is. Totally eats well pies. Thank you, 4 and 20, for sending them to me. I'm totally impressed. I didn't think I would be, but I am. And you guys have done something different because they're better than last time I tried them. So guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo. Oh, and stay fresh.